Oh, hey, didn't see you there. What am I doing, you ask? Well, I'm just practicing my emotional self care. So, emotional self care involves the processing, nurturing, and healing of our feelings. So, to make sure I'm taking care of myself, it is important that I recognize and understand what certain things affect my mood and what my emotional needs are and what my emotional triggers are. So for me, a big thing is when I feel overwhelmed by work, school, and all the activities I need to do, for me, what I like to do to practice my emotional self care is writing it all down and organized in my agenda so I can realize how much work I have, where everything's going, and I can see it all on one paper. It makes my life easier. And it helps me to identify what's important, what I need to focus on, and kind of go from there. So, what else do I do for emotional self care? Well, when I'm feeling extremely stressed about something or my emotions are all over the place, I like to write it all down in a journal as well. So, the things that cause me emotional stress, these can like include the positive and the negatives, and I write down all the reasons as to why I'm feeling this way and what might be affecting my feelings and my emotions this way. It just helps me get a perspective on my emotions and kind of organize them so if they're valid or not, or, kind of like that. Oh, hey there. Hi again. Sorry, what was your question? Oh, you're asking me about my intellectual self care plan? Follow along. So, what I like to do to boost my intellectual self care is to watch documentaries on worldwide issues or just things that the planet's going through or just life in general. And so, like, that includes like watching like Our Planet, conspiracy theories, the TV show Night on Earth. Uh, it just helps me like get a different perspective and kind of connects me to like the world itself right now and kind of gives me deeper meaning and just more knowledge on topics I wasn't aware of. Hey, back again, I see. I also like to read books before bed with a nice woodwick candle on to hear the crackling of the flames and with a nice scent. Uh, makes me feel like I'm in the old age, like the old ages. I don't know why. It tends to calm me a lot, and then I find I can sleep a lot better. Where do you come from? What's that? You want to hear about my spiritual self care plan? Well, so spiritual self care is the process of maintaining harmony, taking care of yourself, and balancing the soul and spirit. So, when life gets a little hectic and I feel like I need to reconnect with myself once again, I like to practice yoga. Yoga for me takes away the negative energy and kind of renews and restores it with positive energy, where I get that positive flow going for the day and it just keeps me calm and at peace. And to continue with my spiritual self care plan, I also like to take walks outside. I find it helps calm me down. I can think clearer and just like listen to the sounds of nature, the smells that are going around in nature, and it helps me to relax a little bit. So I know you're thinking, Hope, what are you possibly doing right now? Well, weird question thing behind the camera thing. I am currently practicing my physical self care. As physical self care doesn't only just help the body and renew and restore your body, it also helps clear the mind. So, with that being said, I like to exercise to do just that. What I also like to do for my self care plan is eating healthy. I know how it sounds, but the simple step helps me to feel better throughout the day, helps me to clear my mind of all the clutter that's going on, and I feel awake and alert. So I'll have vegetables, make sure I'm having whole foods throughout the day, but I also eat popcorn or some junk food as well because it's important not to restrict yourself from the things you enjoy. So what I can do to practice emotional self-care more is making sure I write down everything in the moment. For intellect self-care, making sure I read at least 10 pages before bed every night. For spiritual self-care, definitely participating in yoga every morning might help to clear the mind throughout the day. And for physical self-care, making sure I stay on top of eating healthier foods and continuing with